Oh, he loves Kimi way too much.
Grok. Do you think it's Grok Lunox?
I do think it's Grok Lunox. There's no reason not to. I mean, unless they do give Lunox away, then that'll be a very greedy comp coming in from EVOS. But I don't think they would mind either. So I do think Resurgence going for Grok.
Grok is fair. Ooh,
Alright, priority on the tanks.
Do you take Lunox here? Will EVOS go the Bigatron route and take those two hot hitters? You know, this is RSG saying, we don't think you're gonna pick Double Mage. Okay, Minotaur's fair.
Do they want to bite it though? I think even EVOS are like really considering it.
Minotaur's fair. They don't bite.
Oh,
They
don't bite.
RSG. That's actually a pretty smart move.
Yeah, I like it. I like this a lot.
So it should be might be a Lunox pick, maybe not. But Elders, we saw it throughout there. I think Elders is 100% win rate in this playoff so far.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Showing up so far in all the games. And it's going to be the Selena. So maybe RSG, they've been maybe scrimming some Indonesian teams and they understand how strong the Selena pick is. Going out to the bans, what do you think they'll take out?
Really, really interesting. They do pick up the Selena so late into it, but I mean, they could ban out.
I think they ban out carry. They ban out carry.
They'll ban out carry.
They're going to take away the carry.
There's no point actually picking up Lunox. I mean, you could run a double mage comp if you really wanted to, but then that brings up the question whether or not you can actually play Selena as that, like, you know, early game support that we've seen a couple of times in the earlier stages of the game, but it's going to be the Leomord instead, huh?
Interesting. So they don't want to give that away. And RSG, they should take away another tank. Lolita will be a very good ban.
Lolita would be really, really good.
Maybe a Gato Kacha if they want to take another...
I honestly think they can deal with the Gato Kacha a lot better compared to Lolita, because Lolita can make the plays if she wants to, as long as she has Flicker and she denies so much from the Abyssal Arrows as well.
I think we're just expecting a tank ban here, because that's what you want to deny here, and EVOS needs another tank. You're forcing EVOS into a very unfavorable tank coming in.
Because mages, there's just too many to actually like target ban any of them.
I mean, yep, that goes to the Lolita ban. That's what we kind of expected. Going back to RSG, Thamos was the other pick that they had to go for. Aeon now kind of transitioned into the offlane role. I remember he told me about it a little bit, and the Thamos is one of his comfort picks, and it's a strong pick. You can't really, take off away from that.
Yeah, even though like you want to pick Thamos into the Leomord, I mean Thamos in general, nothing can really stand up to him in the solo lane if he's left by himself. Interesting enough, Helker is still on the table.
Not only that, but they're not. What do you think about this? They hover Harley over Lunox. Lunox is still available, but they're not going for this. They need one more tank. It will be the Bellaric. A solid tank all in all. They are going to pocket lock in the Harley and Bellaric here.
Is picking.
I think they want to have some like really quick rotations, because if you have Lunox, you won't be as quick on the
to be honest, I didn't expect this.
Yeah. Especially in this type of composition, it's a little bit interesting.
And especially with a Bellaric on the side of EVOS, I feel like the pick might be a little bit sub-optimal, unless they know something that we don't.
This is tough. This is really, really tough. And it looks like only Kadita will be taking the Petrify. 2 sprints coming in for EVOS.
I can't help but think that last pick was a bit off for me. What do you think?
Okay, so...
okay, I'll share my thoughts.
Sure.
I feel like it was good until the last pick, where Kadita maybe Resurgence kind of funneled the comp a little bit too much. Like they was like, all right, Kadita, we pressed it so much, but it didn't work out because Bellaric is a really good counter to it, right? Bellaric, wherever you go, once he has the Nature's Shield, which is Bellaric's ultimate, he can just reduce so much damage. So I think EVOS has a better graph. What about you?
I do think EVOS, in that aspect, yes, but you do have to consider that their composition is very dependent on Bambi being able to roam around the map here. And if you have one less member to actually have to worry about, especially with Lun here, he's able to get out of so many situations that it's considerably annoying for EVOS to actually punish the mage. And I think with Lun on a hero that's quite mobile is able to. Oh
wait,
my goodness! Wow,
Potato,
that's way too much damage.
Forced out a flicker straight. I think he needs to recall 3.
No, he has to catch this wave.
He might get dived on actually, because Grok is also making his way there. Oh, a good aggressive play coming out from RSG. As you can see,
this is better.
They're stealing away the buff on the blue side. Do they get it?
Yep, take the fight. They're already level 2. They're going to just smash them. Oh,
but here
yes.
comes Soul, though. Soul is only level 1, and Bambi doing what he can, but he's getting converged off.
Ooh.
And the snipe coming out from Albie from downtown. Potato trying to do what he can, but Evil's just converging down.
Oh, wait,
and they
hold
lose
up.
3 members. Resurgence saying hello. Welcome to the chat.
Excuse me, Bambi should absolutely not have died there if he was just paying attention. This feels more like Rust than anything else.
Oh, it's interesting that the fact is there, but EOS SG, they are doing what they are really behind by around 2,000 gold.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Resurgence made a really cool, really great decision. Instead of diving, right, they put him low enough where, okay, you have to take this wave. Instead of recalling, we could dive you, but instead we're going to punish you even more, steal away your jungle, loosen up the enemy team much, much more. Look at Aeon, he is just crushing it. Oh no.
It's just that Dalmos early game, he has so much utility, his damage mechanic is so much, that passive that procs out is so much damage output, and you need to be careful. Soul gets caught out by Albie, however, he does have that power of nature to just stun him up, and it looks like they're just going to walk away for now.
Yeah, but look at the way Resurgence is playing. They are controlling the entire river. Every time they want to take camps that are nearer to the river, they get punished straight away. EVOS are looking to try and get any source of EXP and gold to try and make this happen.
Oh, wow. Wow. RSG is going super aggressive here. But bottom lane, they're going for a turtle, I think.
I mean, they have to wait for their ultimates to come back up. I don't think they can. Oh, wait, they can't force this because of that early game play. They're not level 4 yet. They can do this with no issues.
Yeah, this should be a very, very smart and easy pickup for RSG, unless the error. So, it was close.
Ooh, it was close.
Not close enough.
Yeah, but Retribution is going to be picked from Albie, is going to ensure that they don't miss this
Oh,
out.
ace! He gets stunned
No
up, and the
ultimate, though.
Divine Judgment as well. Gets locked him on RSG with another kill. They already have a 3,000 gold lead. That's insane. Arrow, once again, he lands onto Bambi. Can they get it? Albie, with a slick move, gets the kill.
Yo, you have to admit that Resurgence is kind of smashing it right
Yeah.
now. They really are just dominating this early game.
Oh, Potato,
I mean, he's fine.
Yeah, you can
Pops
stun
the ult,
him
walks away.
as much as you want, but he's just gonna ult. He's gonna keep healing up, and it's
Oh
gonna be
my
okay.
goodness. I can't wait till he gets Bloodlust. Nice. He's just going to be impossible to kill at that point.
And Ace trying to do what he can.
Oh my goodness. First hour and 3 minutes. What is going on here? This isn't the Evos that I remember.
Wait a second, is this EVOS or someone's not doing something, I guess?
This is becoming very difficult for EVOS to play already. This is quite a significant lead coming in from Resurgence. Now the big
Oh, they might want to go for it, but that's not really what you need. Albie is there.
What?
Ace comes true. He does have it. Swan will finally go down. He did steal away the crab, however, denying gold resources. He did go down, but at least he got the steal.
I mean, in his mind, technically it's worth it. You're giving up that much. You only earn so much from dying, but at least denying the crab is so much more important.
JPL.
Oh no, he's so close. He is so close to dying here. They could. I don't think Selena is actually going to rush it down. I think they're still too high level to actually do anything. Aeon single-handedly controlling the top side of the map.
Playing a really good early game. However,
He's gonna
remember,
come back.
late game is what it's at, and Aeon, he does go for the engage. I don't think he got the Crimson Blizzard. I think that went over to Bambi in the mid lane, so he at least puts a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, 4K gold lead. They're looking for these picks here. Soul is the primary target. Divine Judgment!
On to JPL. Can he pops the Nature Shield? No, is the answer. They just burst him down, but at least they do manage to save his carry. That's the main thing for him.
Carry. I mean, Soul is going to have to try his best here. Aeon, sprint target here.
Sprint straight away, manages to stay alive, and wow, RSG very disciplined, understanding what they need to do and going for it straight away.
5K goal lead on their hands. They're going to go straight for the turtle. They have first rotation on it. They're going to easily knock this one out of the park.
I think there's no contest.
Oh man, this is so clean coming from Resurgence. They're punishing wherever they can. They've only so far made a suboptimal mistake once. And EVOS, after that initial early game play and getting really clamped down hard across the buff on the top side of the map, it has just not been going well.
Well, I think so too. Oh, Ken, he's trying to catch onto Potato.
This feels like a bait.
No, 100%.
I mean, Swan's doing a good job.
And he's just baiting him out. He wants to wait for the punch. There goes Ken. He's like, wait. There goes the punch. And there goes the Divine Judgment. Immediately just canceling him out. And here comes JPL. The rest of EVOS going to converge onto
the DPS?
Aeon is there. Oh, the arrow lands onto Bambi, but Nature Shield comes through. He does have the ultimate. He will try to walk away. EVOS maybe can go for it. Lun is there. Oh, a 3-man Minion Fury. There goes the converge. Wait a second. Is this the EVOS that can buy back? So comes through. And there goes JPL. Uses the power of nature just to finish things off. And here comes the Singaporean sniper stands strong, and so from downtown launches the rocket and say goodbye.
What an execute. This is the EVOS I remember. They chose a really good fight. They dedicated so many resources onto one person and not distribute it effectively. They're gonna punish. And EVOS looking back to what we remember it to be.
Oh my god. And now, you know what's this thing? You know, I remember it, you know, so he studies some chemical engineering thing. The calculations coming out.
You can, in his mind as he's playing the game, you can just see the numbers flying across his head, putting it all together. Right. At this point in time, we will win this team fight.
Now, the thing is that they're still very far behind. 5k gold to be exact. And very clearly that, hey, RSG, they have the momentum, but remember, Eldios, you can never count them out. And the items, it's in favor of RSG for now, but once they hit those major items, you know, mid-game, they're gonna spike so hard.
Oh yeah, Swan's gonna take quite a bit of damage here, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. He's gonna make it right out.
Oh, arrow lands onto Soul. Is that the one that they want? Maybe not so, but Potato, he will try and kill onto Swan. Can he get it? Maybe no is the answer. A great play coming out, and a Divine Judgment on Potato. Will he go down? Yes, he will. And now RSG, they say welcome to the jam, because now they can jump, now they can fight. Wait a second, Aeon, he's still staying alive, but will he go down? Yes, it's the answer. Whoa, EVOS doing so much damage. It's a 1-for-1 exchange.
I think this is where Resurgence, their comp does have a hole in it. They don't have their dedicated DPS. They can burst one person down super quick, but Kimmy is really making the difference here. Soul is making a huge difference.
Does this Baloric pick is paying off? This is why we talked about it. Can Baloric overcome Lun's or basically RSG's damage? They don't have damage over time. It's all about a burst. And when you burst him down during Baloric's ultimate, is so much reduced damage.
Yeah, and JPL is just creating so much space. Not only that, oh wait, this might be the fight. Okay, doesn't get it. But yeah, JPL is making so much space and is purposefully extending these fights so that Soul is able to pump out more damage.
No, RSG though, making it very, very slow. They do have the advantage. Soul is here. They're trying to bait it out. You can see Kadida. They're trying to use that side lane split push from his bottom side. Aeon, he's really far ahead. Like, you can see the items, right? He already has the wings of the Apocalypse Queen, and he wants to fight Potato. But Potato is so tanky. He already has that Thunder Spell, and he's going for the Tina Shield, and RSG trying to force it out. They get Soul! They get Soul! That's a big one! They get him off, and that's what RSG needed. However, they might pay for it with some kills. They want to go onto Lun. Lun, he does have the major Minion Fury, will kill off Lun. It is a 1-1 exchange, but honestly speaking, Kadida for Kimmy, I'm okay if I'm RSG.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Aeon was really needed to rotate down. I think he could have kept on pushing to get more of a lead for Resurgence, especially for the lane pressure, because their composition needs to end this quick before EVOS starts scaling into the game, because already you can see that they are trading kills, and this is not in favor of Resurgence, especially with the lead that they have already.
Okay, RSG slowing things down for now. They are just taking time to just chill out and calm down, because they know that they need to build their waves first, right? Like I said, side wave is very, very important, and they have Thamus, which brings a lot of pressure. But coming in, EVOS, they have 5k go behind. This 5k go has not extended or any, you know, has not become bigger, and that's the issue. EVOS trying to withhold the pressure coming in.
Yeah, let's just double check the items real quick just to see whether they've hit their second item. Power Spike, some of them have, some of them haven't yet. But, oh, this is becoming, I mean, Ice Queen's Wand already built onto Soul.
Lord.
They're going to sneakily do this. Oh, this is good. They've set up a line.
They're setting up a line, and Grok trying to go for it. They don't know. Oh, masterclass coming out from RSG. But they know now. The chase fate does get pro. But is it enough? What's Lord's health? What is Lord's health? It's only down to around 40%. It's not enough.
Retribution, though.
Yeah, it's not enough. Are they going to force it out? RSG.
This is so good.
Oh, they're not even letting him through. And Lord just got slain.
This is a beautiful masterclass of how to set up Lord so perfectly without without EVOS being unaware. Because they were unaware, they were able to get some pressure down bot. Grok did a great job showing himself, because why would you not have Grok protecting, being that living war towards Lord's side? And the fact that he's on the map already gives EVOS a good idea. Hey, they're probably not on Lord, until they realize 4 other members aren't here as well. Only Selena pressuring with the Abyssal Arrows.
Yeah, coming out RSG. They have the Lord coming on the bottom lane. But the main thing is, can they win those team fights, or are they just going to split push them to death?
They have to split push them to death. They don't win team fights as hard as they should be now. Unless they get a pick.
Whoa, that was super close. But Joshua lands onto it. Lun, he does have the ultimate ace. Can he stay alive? No, it's the answer. Lun will finally go down. It's a 1-4 exchange, but Albi gets trapped out. Can he go for it? Where's the punch? There comes through Aeon going for the dive. They just shoot. Does get proc. Swan is under the turret. They need to be careful though. Oh, but so he's doing the damage. Just RSG, you need to be careful. So he's just free hitting for days. Aeon will go down as well. The Diddy magic is there. Swan coming through. They're losing members left, right, and center. And EVOS with the lion's mouth, they bite back.
My goodness, a 4v5 there. Really unfortunate, but EVOS, they hold off, thankfully, with Nature's Shield. Thankfully, with JPL, just extending that fight so long to allow Soul to just cut them down one by one. He is going to be huge this game, and I think Resurgence knows exactly what they need to do to win this game. They got to get rid of Soul.
But look at it. Let's look at the items really, really quickly. Soul, in particular, he's the one, as well as Potato, is the one. Blade of Despair, Ice Queen 1, Divine Glaive. He's preempting that magic which is coming out. As you can see, the magic is getting built in the hands. Athena Shield, 2 Athena Shields get completed already. The main thing is that the carries don't have the Athena Shield. If Selena or Karina gets caught, that's done.
I mean, they could extend this longer until they get the Athena Shield, no problem. But as of right now, I mean, they just have to hold on as long as possible. Their inhibitors are so low.
And now you can see Potato has the Thunder's Belt as well as the Wing of Complex Queen. His job is just to stay alive and do as much damage as possible with his punch, with his contract point.
Yeah, I think at this point in time, right, they're getting close to that 4K where it's slowly going to end up. This is still within Resurgence's favor to do it, but they're in a really awkward position where they don't have Lord again to actually break into the inhibitor turns, which they need so badly if they want to end this game.
Yep, and you can see though, RSG, they're still far ahead. They're controlling this game so perfectly. All 3 lanes gets pushed out. However, this is the pick. This could be the pick if they take down JPL, but it's not enough. They pass the ultimate so quickly, and now EVOS might look for a dive. They do not have the ultimate from JPL, but they also know that Ken has the ultimate as well.
Man, Belleric is just right.
Whoa.
As of right now, Belleric is just impossible to deal with. He is just so tanky, even with all the bursts once he pops that Nature Shield.
Alright, so comes True Arrow. They need to be careful. They do not want to get deleted by Albi's arrow. If the arrow lands either on Soul or Bambi one more time, they are going to go 100%.
Yeah, they got to be so careful here. RSG playing on a tightrope here. So careful. I mean, Potato is scaling up so well.
Yeah, and they both teams are sort of on a timer, right?
Yeah.
EVOS does not want to let this, game off, basically shooting fish in a barrel happen. Waiting for Albi to just land an arrow and then RSG will go. But once again, RSG, they don't want EVOS to just happily farm off.
Agreed. I absolutely agree. And we've seen this before in the previous matchup between RRQ and Capcorn, where Capcorn was doing the exact same thing. They had to hold on. They had to wait until that late game where they finally scale into the game before they could start hitting back harder. And Resurgence is doing the exact same thing RRQ was trying to do. End this game as much as they can, but they can't break into those inhibitor turns without the help of a pick, or at the very least, Lord.
Yep, and Lord has
to wait one more wave.
Spawn.
They're going to clear this last wave and then consider to set up an ambush by Lord or steal Lord by themselves if EVOS take their time.
Albi is here speeding up. They do just want to clear it out, and they're letting Aeon solo win. They know Damus can do it himself. If you look on Damus' items really quickly, guys, before we do go into it, you can see he has that Wings of Complex Queen, Anna's Battle, as well as the Oracle. So he has a lot of shield off regeneration. Okay, thank you so much. That's enough, Observer. Now we are going to focus on this fight. Chase Fate is there. They might want to go for it. Obviously, they know about it, but Grok is in the bottom lane, making as much of havoc as possible.
Oh, they gotta keep their eyes open here. I mean, keep your eyes on Maito. If he gets a big ult, it's over. Ken!
He wants So, but So is there in the ultimate of that Minotaur. Andy trying to go for it. They do get Ken. Where is So? Is he gonna stay alive? Is it gonna be enough? Downmost chases down the Kimi. They do get him up, but Potato still staying alive. But 4 members of RNG on his back. Is it enough? The start he kills off the Downmost. Finally, Wild Charge coming in. Potato, he does have to shoot. He has a lot of magic, but it's not enough. They do lose 3 for 2 in that team fight. But Bambi in that bottom side, they do get Albie. Can he go down? He finally goes down. It is a 3 for 3 exchange, but will Bambi be able to save this turret? Maybe. They do not have any
I don't think so. They're just letting Swan tank it.
Oh, Swan is gonna go down. Oh, the Athena shoe coming in just in time. That is crazy. But this game is getting closer and closer and closer.
Yeah, I mean, you hit the 40k mark. They're getting so close to that 4th item. But he wants more!
He stole it. He stole the buff away. Bambi, the magician himself.
Oh, that's gotta suck. That's gotta suck so much. But that team fight was so good for Resurgence. They got the primary targets, but at the very end...
Lord. They're good for Lord.
They can't, actually. They can't.
They have 10 seconds on the Albie. They're forcing that issue. Oh, maybe not. Yes, they are. They are. They're going for this.
And they should know, right?
They know Potato has the ultimate. They're going for this 4v5.
This is in their favor.
They just want to force this fight.
Force it. They can do. They can actually do this.
Kanidas gets caught out.
They gotta play this slow. Okay. Alright. Albie is back in position now. Albie is back in position. Swan is kind of just sticking his nose out a little too far. Ken just maintaining a specific line here. This might be it.
They're waiting, and Bambi. Oh, Bambi's gone out! Bambi's gone out! That's the tag! That's the hero! Can they go for it? But So is still far in ahead. Bambi, they're gonna be a fairy! He's stuck on the tree! And here comes Potato on the back! They just decimated! And oh, Evos comes through with the damage! The carries, they are free hitting. Aeon, can you be the hero that your team needs? Okay, oh no, the Winter Truncheon on the side of So, keep himself alive. Aeon doing what he can, but the damage coming through. So with the blast, they're just diving it through. Swan doing what he can, but it's not enough. Aeon pops the ultimate one more time. The immortality will come true for JPL. Can they end this game, Gideon?
I don't think they can.
They're tanking it.
Oh no, they're doing it. Will they? No, he has immortality. He should be fine. I think they have to back off here. They've broken up one inhibitor. I don't think they can force this anymore, can they?
5 seconds. They need to back off. But they need to be careful because the Lord is coming up. I mean, Lord is already up. And if they go back now, if they lose tempo, it will be a big issue.
They need to clean up their side lanes as well. So they've got a lot on their plate. But Evos coming up on top of that team fight is so big for them. They are ready to take this game away as their team fight is already superior as long as Soul doesn't get caught out.
That is the issue. The itemization is so important. You look at the fact that the 2 carries, right? On the side of the Selena and the Kadena, they don't have a lot of resistance. If they caught out, it's gone. But look on the flip side, the carry, Brute Frost Blast played on the side of So. That's why he managed to stay alive for so long. And if they need to protect Albie. They need to protect Albie. Albie has so much burst.
Oh, this is such a ridiculous game. Both sides, it's come to the late game already. Both teams want this win bad.
Oh, this is Ace though. That's the tank. That's not the one you want. Maybe by
it's worth it.
Take it. They can burn him off. That's a huge pickup. Without your tank, they cannot do anything whatsoever.
The mid lane.
Oh, Bambi. Oh, the magician is there. The little Harley. They need to be careful of this. But Kaneda did recall. But it's a 4v4. Swan, can he get So? If he gets it, he'll lot. But So, he's just freezing across the wall. Aeon jumping onto it. Can he go for it? Can he kite it out? He's just going for it. Divine Judgment's there. They don't have the decision anymore. They get So. But Potato coming in. A new challenger has arrived. Isn't enough. Aeon will get sniped away from Bambi. It's just a full hour pro Gideon. Swan will get focused. Kadena's there. But is the ultimate enough? He doesn't have any control. There goes the punch. Albie. One Punch Man active. One Punch Man online. And here comes the deadly magic. Lord getting a full chunk of it. Should be able to keep himself alive for now. But no. Bambi says, come back here. I'm gonna put you up, and they are in cruise control, Evos.
Oh my goodness, Evos played that fight incredibly well, splitting up Resurgence as much as they can. A lot of focus was being put into Soul, but he was able to get his damage out as the rest of the team finally has scaled up. Bambi, so much damage cuts through the team. Oh, this game couldn't get any better.
This is all full build. This is why we call it the Singapore Slack. I don't know. It didn't work out.
It didn't work out there.
But that was the perfect opportunity to do it.
It was. But Kimmy, she's going to clear up bot side. Voluminous Lord is walking through mid. This might be the fight, but I think they're going to have to just give up Lord at this point.
I got it.
What?
The Singapore Slammer.
Singapore Slammer.
No?
No, it doesn't resonate as much. Maybe we need a moment for it.
Okay, fine.
We need a moment for it. Then
Alright.
then it'll really
But
resonate.
the main thing here, 20 minutes Lord looks like RSG is going to clear it out free and easy because there's no pressure coming out from it. Oh, Can he get a divine judgment? No! Oh, Ace! Where's your medium fury? Where is it? There he goes! He's got a 4 members! And Ken gets through. Bambi in the flank. He wants to kill off Albie. Albie, is he going to go down? No, he stays alive for now. They keep Lord alive. Aeon is there. Oh no! The daily magic was enough and Albie got killed off. Aeon, the last surviving member of the carries. Can he go for it? Yes, it did. And EVOS goes one more. And they're going for the end game. They want to kill this off. They want to get game 1 in their bags.
Oh, and one more. Kadita does fall. It's just a tank-on-tank action here, but it doesn't matter.
They don't care.
It does not matter.
EVOS Esports in the grass of defeat. You thought it was not possible, but guess what? EVOS coming in through with the Lions Roar, and they bring home game 1.
Wow.
Whew.
That was a... this was just a repeat of the Capcom versus RRQ matchup again, but it's just so clear when you know how to play the composition, you know your objectives, you know exactly what needs to be done, you play it perfectly, stick to the game plan, it will work out if you scale.
Crazy. I mean, that is why Aldous is so highly prioritized, why Kimmy is so highly prioritized, because he has the ability to kite it out and do damage at the same time. And honestly speaking, EVOS, you thought it was going to be a very clean game, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
RSG, let's look at the stats to kind of back us up of what we have, because the early game, it was all RSG.
Absolutely. They were really crushing it. Oh, I do want to see the EXP and gold graphs in this particular situation because, oh man, look at that. It was... It's all at RSG.
RSG was in cruise control. You cannot deny it. But the things that they just couldn't... And I don't want to criticize things, but do you think it's the picks that happened?
I think when it comes down to it, there's a certain point of the game where it's like, hey, we finally kind of scaled off of our power spike. We're going to punish you for it, and we're always going to be looking for these 50-50 fights. And if you take 2, 3, it adds up. It stacks, and Soul was profiting off of it so much that it put him in the prime position to be that damage dealer that they need.
Yeah, I don't know, but I still think this game was RSG's to lose. What do you think they could have done better?
Honestly, it's once they broke tier 2s and it came down to that tier 3, they needed to have a more effective push. They needed to get a little bit more. They needed to break inhibitors, and that was the big problem. I feel like in some of these situations, instead of going for, hey, let's break all the tier 2s, if you have an opportunity, look to break tier 3 first, and then look to take out the outer turrets.
What a game indeed, and I cannot wait for game 2.
Maybe RSG might come back to something more traditional, more scaling.
The things that they didn't play bad.
Yeah, they didn't play
bad at all. It was just that they couldn't find an extra push. It looked like they had all the tools.
Yeah.
But EVOS just didn't let down. Every time they got slammed down onto the floor, they got back up, and they won game 1 deservingly so.
Again, EVO stuck to the plan. They knew that they would scale. They just had to hold out and make sure none of their inhibitors went down, and they did exactly that.
And you know what? This is why we call it the Singapore Slammer.
Hey!
Did that work out?
Yeah, okay, that one had a bit more resonance to it. I would have it.
Okay, well, we're going to try. Keep on trying. We're
Keep
going to try and coin the term.
Yeah. At the right time. So you just see, like, instead of playoffs, every single time it's just Singapore against Singapore Slammer.
No, it has to be these 2 teams.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Teams, right? Like, these 2 teams. Sorry, Bigatron. You are also one of the trios, but it's just that these 2 teams has a little bit of history, I feel.
Absolutely, definitely. But do you think Resurgence needs to change up the composition?
I feel like their picks were fine. It was just, once again, I said it in the draft, Kadita didn't make any sense to me, especially with the Baloric already picked up. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking analytical enough. Oh my god, I'm sweating so much. Woo!
Yeah, but...
Yeah, and also, the thing is that where's the Lunox?
Yeah, true. I think Lunox might have been...
The thing is that, think about the comp of RSG, right? They have so much single target potential. Kadida, yes, it's a single target thing, but it's a delay because the ultimate forces you to wait a few seconds before you come back.
Yeah.
With Baloric there as well, you give them time to kind of set up the ultimate, right? Lunox, Chaos Assault, Darkening into Chaos Assault, the Machine Gun Mage itself, they'll do so much. I'm trying to think, why would you pick a Kadita at that point?
Well, I mean, you have Kadita. Remember that they did lock in the Selena much earlier into the draft. That in itself tells you, oh, early game, high mobility, catch potential, super high. Now you need something that can follow up really, really well. You can have Aurora as your support. She has a lot of damage, a lot of CC, but she can't follow up as quickly.
That's true.
So if you play Kadita, you can have both of them basically roam around as a kill squad to knock people out of the park.
The thing is that they didn't need a support, right? If this was a support Kadita, it's fine. But they had a Grok, they had a Kaya already.
They're banking all in on the early game, and that's what their game plan was. It's just that they couldn't get through that last inhibitor.
Because their lineup was very early game centric, right? Obviously, Tam was gonna skill off the late game. Kadita, late game, yes, it's a monster, but it's pretty hard. Selena as well. He went full on, basically, I call it glass cannon kind of build, where you don't build any defense, whatever. But you do a lot of damage.
Yep.
However, you're so vulnerable as well.
But here's also another problem. I do think Resurgence, in terms of when they're playing this comp, they need to be able to tell themselves, hey, we need to stop pushing forward and let Thalmos to actually get that lead to break into the inhibitors. But looks like the game is going to be set up. Let's go into the draft of Game 2.
All right, RSG, it is your turn to be on the blue side, and your turn to go for the revenge. Vengeance is it's a dish best served cold hot.
Your team is back.
I don't know the full saying. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try, dude.
Wait. Revenge is a dish best served hot.
Isn't it cool? I don't know for sure. I'll give it to you. I really don't remember the
All right. Going back, let's talk about the picks and bans. Remember, both teams, because they know each other so well, it's going to be targeted bans. Straight away, RSG. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Thank you, production.
All right, so I was right.
Best served
I was thinking of the
But
right
why is
thing.
it cold? Why is it hot?
Huh?
Why is it hot? Like, isn't you want your food to be hot, right?
Cold? I think it's talking about...
Oh, cold-hearted.
Your team is banning.
Thanks, production. Woo! Oh, let's look at the draft once more. Looks like
This
it's
is why we don't use sayings, right?
yeah. Man, we were so bad. We're professionals, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, the archive.
Your
Now,
team
RSG,
is
they have the
picking.
chance to pick the Kimi up for themselves, and I think, yeah. Oh.
They
Your
don't need that.
team is picking.
Do you think they're confident enough to run the same sort of composition again?
I'm thinking that they might. I mean, Kimi Minotaur, right? Kimi Minotaur.
Kimi Minotaur. Kimi Minotaur, maybe? Oh, Aldius, they just lock in straight. Yep. This looks like it's going to be the exact same thing. However, Resurgence do have options in terms of the scaling department. Do they want to switch out the Kadita for something else?
I feel like Karina now will be fine because now you don't have another tank.
Unless you lock in Belleric and then Belleric and then Selena, just be like, hey, might as well, right?
I think the Selena played out well. RB played really, really well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's the Minotaur. They need to lock that in first. But what else are they going to go for? Maybe the Selena. I think the Selena was a good pick. Yeah, Selena is fine. This is a very
Your
strong lineup from
team
RSG
is
so far.
picking.
Now, EVOS, they need a bigger tank. Lolita. They have to lock in the tank here.
What else would be good? There really isn't anything else.
Shows banned out.
Yeah, it's all banned out.
Lolita. They have to take Lolita.
Oh,
team
wow.
is
Okay,
banned.
okay.
I mean, here you can RSG. You can bet even further. Just skin the tank pool even a little bit more. Ban out the Garukacha, right?
ban out the Garukacha as well. They really don't have any optimal tank. Actually, you could ban out Belleric if you want to
ban
run
out Belleric. Yeah, ban out Belleric.
to save your composition if you want to actually go for the Selena Kadita build. This is going to be quite interesting, but I see this comp is taken quite advantage of if on blue side.
I think you ban Belleric. Belleric countered them too much there. Oh,
Thamus.
Your team is banning.
I guess they understand that they are giving up Thamus in general,
You
but
ban Leomod. You ban Leomod, you pick Belleric. You ban Leomod, you pick Belleric. So that because you ban Leomod, you pick
Belleric.
Belleric. Because the
Your
counter has
team
been
is
taken off.
picking.
Yep.
Because RSG knows that EVOS has to pick a tank.
yeah, but that means what's going to go into the side lane at this point? Do they want to go for something like a Martis for themselves?
I mean, EVOS can always pick Martis. I remember Potato's a really good Martis play. It's one of his staples.
I feel like if he locks it in now, it's not too bad because he's going to get a tank regardless.
Yeah.
I don't think Resurgence is never going to pick another tank in any situation
Do you think
whatsoever.
now? Do you pick it now? Martis.
I do think you pick Martis now.
No, I think you pick Valorant here so that you can counter out what is side of RSG. Yeah, you take Valorant because the last
Your
pick you can
team
counter it
is
out.
Picking.
At least you have that kind of momentum.
I don't think it matters too much because there isn't a matchup whereby Martis is going to heavily lose.
The thing is that you can always take Mars at the end of it. I mean, Hellcrit's open.
Oh yeah,
So
Hellcrit
there's
is open. That's
lot
true.
a lot more options. And if I'm EVOS, I'm telling that, hey, you pick the Valorant now, and you can kind of last pick. And that's the Lunox that I was looking for. This is a very strong line.
team is
However, RSG, very greedy lineup.
Yeah, yeah.
These are 3 hyper carries.
I mean, to be honest, Resurgence is taking a page out of some Indonesian meta here, where they actually use the Selena as an aggressive pick
What do you
for the
pick
early
here?
game,
Hellcrit.
and eventually she's just going to scale.
Ooh, so that's going to be Bambi's hero. They want to play this little guy, Bambi Jago.
I mean, they played a composition very similar to this previously. They're just going to do it again.
Yeah.
This time, they don't have as much of a strong
it's only-
teamfight component.
It's only Minotaur that got swapped out.
Yeah.
It's the same lineup for EVOS. On the side of RSG, it's almost the same lineup as well, except for actually it's quite a lot.
No, it's quite a different lineup now. But yeah, they're going to use Swan and Aubrey to really start clamping down at that early game. Try to funnel the gold into their carries. If they're able to pick up their kills, they're going to go quite far. However, EVOS on the other hand, it becomes interesting because their team fights aren't as strong as it used to be, especially since they are switching out Minotaur for the Lolita. So they need to protect themselves in the early stages of the game.
Now let me ask you, do you think this is the exact opposite how RSG wants to play in game 1? Because now they need to play super late game. They have to wait for the items, or do they have a buff in
5
this
seconds
early
till the
game
enemy
of where
reaches the
Lunox
battlefield.
and
Smash
Albi will
them.
have, Aeon and Albi on Lunox and the
All
Selena.
troops
They have this
deployed.
really, really good synergy in this level 4.
I think for Resurgence, they're giving up. They're not banking in as hard as last time for that early game pressure. They are giving themselves a lot more mid game and a lot more scaling towards the end. So I think they've kind of distributed the power spikes across the map across the timeline, instead of just banking it all on the early and mid game.
The thing I don't understand, I'm still in a big of a, I guess, at odds, is that the lineup is too greedy. Right, they need too much power, but this is what they need to do, to be greedy and to go for the in-base. But here comes the rest of,
they're
oh,
gonna
wait a
get
second,
punished.
they did this game 1, they say you are not gonna do it again.
EVOS have adapted. They've already figured it out. They've already rotated, but they are sacrificing quite a bit here for the side lanes. Luan is going to get a lot of side lane pressure, going to pick up an entire wave.
Oh, but Albi did take away
He's got to
Ace.
get out.
So he said, fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice, you are the one that's gonna go for it. And now Bambi, oh, he missed the poker trick. This could be Albi going for the big play. Oh wait, he missed
Why
the
did
barricade. He missed it. If he went through it, it would have killed him off. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, really nice there by Bambi. Actually using the. He picks it up.
He
So
got
picks
it,
up.
Lord. He does have the barrel mirror race just in time. And JPL together with Swan doing so much.
Yeah, I mean, they are losing out a lot more thanks to that punish early on by EVOS because of Resurgence aggression going in for that early invade. Oh, getting punished here and there. Resurgence not exactly having the greatest early game that you would have expected.
Yep. For now, Aeon still clearing up the creep. I think it's still fine. Not that far of a gap. It's only 1,000 goal lead. Everyone's still fine.
But I think especially in Resurgence's position, they were really looking to benefit off of the early game as much as they can.
Yeah.
Now, Aubrey isn't exactly going to
Bambi.
be... Is he dead?
No, he's fine. But that was super close. Albi is there. Ace gonna tag team it up. Oh, good little wall is there. Ken coming in level 4. Wait a second, this is a full out brawl. Where's the minion first Swan? Is he gonna go down? He's definitely gonna go down.
He's so close!
Oh wow, actually Potato should have given that to Potato actually. Because whenever Aldous kills a kill, but oh, here comes the ultimate Chaos Assault comes through. Aeon is in a little bit of a tough spot. Do they have enough damage? Oh, he's trying to survive.
Yeah, he does.
Potato will kill him off, and EVOS this time with a stronger early game.
Yeah, I mean, EVOS have clearly adapted to what Resurgence is bringing to the table. Resurgence are taking some very interesting paths here and are getting extremely hurt. I don't think they're expecting to be losing this badly so early on into the game, and they are pretty confident they can dish out damage, but just not to that many members.
And Bambi and the rest of the team starting to walk to this bottom side. Yeah, at least Lun is having a good time in this early game, right?
Yeah.
He's farming a lot. He's been untouched relatively. You can see he's using his ultimate to clear the creep wave. He's gonna be fine by the mirror image. He already has components of the better
Again, their early game is completely gone. They're level 4. They're hoping that they're slowly transitioning into mid game here. But can they make it big enough impact to really justify their early game?
No, at least they have some good rotation still there. They're just trying to clear it out. But, EVOS trying to pressure this mid lane, and they have to give it up here, RSG. Chase Fate is procced up. Are they going to use it to anyone? Nope, is the answer. Bambi might be getting caught out here. A good stun here coming out from Ace. Minion Fury only catching on the Soul. The stun, he will kill him off maybe. The Minion Blast comes through. It lands onto 2. Is it enough? Do they have the damage? They need to back off. Lund gets caught out, but the Aegis! A clutch play coming up from Lund. Bambi, he's hungry. Doesn't get a kill.
That was way too close. Way too close. Resurgence really playing it so nicely. Manages to get out, but does pop a couple of pop a couple of battle spells, but they will profit off of it, and that's what they need if they want to hang on to this game.
Yep. I mean, they're not that far behind. It's only 1,000. Remember that, that game, RSG played a phenomenal game throughout. It was just a couple of mistakes. It will only take a couple of things from EVOS as well for that.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Swan here going to help push out, but he's taking a lot more damage than he should.
Wait a second, Swan.
He's getting destroyed here.
Is that enough? The auto attack?
No, not even close. Woo!
Top lane though, Aldos does get focused out. Chase Fate does come through just to scare them away here. But bottom lane,
I think you have to now understand that Resurgence have adapted to what EVOS want to do. They are sticking as 4. They're doing a 4-1, where they're sticking as 4 and having Aldius split to eventually help out. If he is needed, he will just use his ultimate again to a fight. Now Resurgence are just playing the map, pressuring Potato out of the lane to make sure they pick up the objectives here. But a really good adaptation by Resurgence. Is he caught out?
Aeon, he does have.
He's dead.
Oh my God, Ace! That is R-rated.
I'll give you the one. That was a pretty funny joke. Oh man, Albie. I mean, Albie has definitely lost a lot of that early game pressure now. He is just a cleanup machine. But the problem is like they can't get EVOS low enough to really abuse it just yet, and not enough picks are happening across the map because they are sticking as 4, and Potato is just playing it so well, so slowly.
You can see RSG trying to get some pressure. EVOS did take the bottom one, and RSG going for the mid one as well. But Bambi's here, trying to do as much damage as possible. Actually gets a good amount onto it. The minions is there, so managed to save him off.
I don't think he'll be able to. Yeah, he doesn't touch him just yet, but looking down,
Bottom lane.
bottom side, doesn't look like anything's too much is happening just now. They're just pressuring them out of their own jungle, forcing them back into like a safe border.
Wait a second, Aeon. He's using the Brilliance into the fight. Oh no, Aeon's gonna get crushed up and killed off, and now the fight will ensue. Can he pop his ultimate? No, he didn't get his rage form in time, and he will go down. The mid turret goes down as well, and Lon, he needs to use his battle rage to back off. This could be the inhibitor at 6 minutes here. Lon, he comes back in. He has the ultimate. Will he go down? Yes, is the answer, but he manages to clear out the creep wave at least, but our next creep wave is coming in already.
I mean, they need Aeon at this point in time. The Guardian's Brand really nicely just holding it off, blocking through as much as they can, clearing up the minions really nicely. Bambi here.
Bambi!
Darkness gets him.
And now, Aeon at least gonna take a little bit more of a retribution. Gets 2 kills. Good defense coming out from Swan. Put down the Guardian's Brand, puts down the wall, and now and JPL in a neat pickle. The spring comes through. JPL forced to run a little bit more, but look at that So. He's basically just standing there, doing nothing whatsoever. But the snipe comes
this
through.
is it. Oh no!
A good Purifier coming through from So and gets the kill. That was insane.
Oh no, Albie ended up walking to the wall for about half a second, and that's all they needed for Soul to get out of the way and just create more distance between the two. That's unfortunate.
So he took Purify for his battle spot, and you can see the reason why. Great positioning, understanding, and he really has the Ice Cream Wand. 10-4. The kill score. EVOS has a 5,000 gold lead.
Quite a goal lead on their side for EVOS here, but Resurgence can scale up into the game, but they gotta drag it quite a bit. And it's going to be tough because I don't really see a way for Lund to get into a lot of these fights. Swan taking quite a bit of damage.
The Wild Charge Chase Fate is there. They want to kill off Swan. Should be able to. Brilliance though. Lands on the JPL. Not the one that you want. Numenon Blast is there. Doesn't land onto Aeon as well. Everyone should be able to get away scot-free.
This is becoming a very difficult game for them to play. I mean, they can't really win the 4v4.
Aeon got the kill though. Lund in the back line. They might want to go for it. And now the arrow is at JPL. He does have the ultimate active, but now RSG, they're going for the flank. Lun, can he be the hero? He gets stunned up, he gets killed off just like that. Oh, Dream, man, there goes the ultimate, and they're trying, going for the chain, and this is RSG's time to shine. There goes the stun, there goes the kill, and finally, they have something positive into their name. Potato is in a bad position. Chase Fate is there. He does get stunned now. He needs to use ultimate to get the hell out of there. He goes across the wall, trying to go for it. Ballery will go down. Potato has the sprint, and he just goes around the Rosie. Manages to walk away. He's just buying time, trying to get away. But oh, RB does proc the stand. Oh, a great wild charge will slow him down. He does have the speed up. I think he's just buying time.
He has to buy time. I mean, he's pulling a lot of pressure away, and now
RB needs to be careful.
I mean, wow, he's surviving a lot longer. Ah, finally, the Abyssal Arrow hits.
No, he does have to Albie, you didn't need to do that. He got baited out. Yes, he got the kill. But, oh, a little he overestimated his damage, I guess.
Yeah, Albie just got dunked on. Ooh, Potato still with quite a few stacks on his side. He's still able to get a kill for himself, which is actually really good for EVOS, considering that Resurgence wasn't able to punish them even after the team fight. They were trying to catch up slowly, but again, the 5k goal lead still stands.
Right, 5k goal lead. Like you said, it is still up there, and I think Lord is going to be the next little target that they want to. They can go for this fight because Potato does have to cross my ultimate, but RSG looks like they want to force it because they have the rage form. But both their carries are walking back already, and Chaos, no, Chase Fate comes true. They won Aeon. Here comes the wild charge. Oh, Numenon Blast lands onto Aeon. Look at the back line. Lord forced to walk away, and Aeon is the first casualty in the fight. Lord, can he go for it? And Bambi will get sniped away, but Lord as well can get stunned up. 3 members down without RG. Will he make it 4? Can they go for it? And Albie gets tagged up. Ken is still staying alive. Potato is there. They get the inhibitor. There goes the stun. There goes the ground control. And there goes the inhibitor. 4 members down for Resurgence.
They've got a wave on their side and only Albie to protect it. Looks like they're just not going to bother.
They're going
to go straight for Lord. They're not going to look to end the game anytime soon. They know that they wouldn't have enough time to actually break all the way to the end. So they're going to get something guaranteed. They're going to get the Lord for themselves before looking for that final push.
Yep. Easy as that. Potato is... You know, he's like the small little guy, right? Oh my God.
That's a feels bad right there. And now Lord's gonna come in, and they're 1 member down, their highest DPS there. This is just not going good for Resurgence here as they walk it down, running members 1 by 1 down the mid lane with the Lord at their backs.
Going for this RSG. They think they can. They need to defend this, but Lord is coming through. They need to clear out Lord. Can he gets thrown out? He doesn't have range from anymore. He needs to go down. The timing is unfortunate. He'll go down. The Numenon Blast is there. Lord trying to clear out the crew. And she has a fire him off there. And here comes the Nature's Stew. Bambi is still the flux. He tries to go and flank. Albie is still alive. A lot of members of RSG still staying strong. And here comes the stun onto Aeon with the Brilliance. A lot of members of EVOS. And they keep away. So this could be the defense of the Sentry. They do get one though. Lone is there. And Swan, he takes a spin. He goes for another one. Aeon with the cleanup crew. He manages to form a defense. And they stay alive.
They were just... their team was just broken up. Too many things to focus on inside the base. They couldn't decide on one target, and they get punished for it. Lun goes down, but the rest of the team wasn't able to catch up. Albie is in trouble.
Is it enough? Is it enough? I don't think so. Yeah, stays alive by the skull. The emblem proc. The emblem proc came true.
Even with the shield, it just was not enough. Bambi is just crushing it right now.
Bambi Jalago taking the spirit form of I am Jalago.
Oh boy. This game is, I mean, it is one heck of a game. Resurgence coming in with one hell of a defense here, buying themselves another 2 minutes or so to protect themselves against it. They need to make sure they can push out the lanes. They need to look for another fight somehow to catch the big targets. on EVOS and look to end the game with Lord, or at least get some kind of advantage to hold them off.
Okay. Do you think they're gonna wait for Lord? Are they just gonna try and end it here? Oh,
I mean, if they get a pick,
they do almost get a pick, but the team is a bit far.
yeah, I think this is just way too far right now to really force this out.
Aeon.
No. They just gotta siege, poke them out, siege as much as they can, clean up the side waves.
LB should be fine. Oh, that's not gonna kill him anyways. But so he's just poking. Might as well EVOS Pokemon because they're just poking for non-days. Oh, they get so Purify. Instead of Numenor Blast, the counter against they get LB. That's the one they want. Chase Phase comes through. The tanks are low, but look at the EVOS. They're low as well. However, this is the base of RG Lord. He goes out, and Potato, welcome to the slam, and welcome to the jam. He gets the tank. They need some minions. I think they're gonna rotate to the bottom side here, Gideon.
Oh, no, I don't think. Oh, hold on.
So's open. No, Aeon, he didn't focus on So, he focused on JPL instead. That's why Aeon, he gets popped on, Babby through the wall, and they get the kill. They need minions. They just want to end this game.
I mean, the next person coming up is only... Lun is only coming up in 10 more seconds. They need to break that last inhibitor. This is what they need to do.
They do break it.
Do they back off here? I think they should back off.
I think they should back off as well.
Lord is coming up in 20 seconds. They could just recall right now, get tempo off of it, take Lord, and then look to try and go for an endgame fight.
Oh, this game.
I'm surprised Resurgence is holding on this long considering how much of a lead EVOS has over them.
Do you believe? Do you believe, Gideon? Oh boy. Do you believe in the miracle?
I mean, this is going to be a tough game if Resurgence can pull this off. This is going to be a huge upset for EVOS, who's already done more work in this game compared to Resurgence in Game 1. They've broken all the inhibitors. They have no more objectives, and Lord is going to be what they want.
Oh,
so careful.
LB? Is that? Oh wait, there has to be a misclick.
I mean, they thought they was gonna dedicate.
Well,
they're zoning them off the jungle now. I mean, it's good. Brilliance is down.
But then again, you know, at this level on the stage, Lunox's cooldowns are so high, and the ultimate doesn't really it doesn't have that much high of a cooldown anymore.
That's true. That is true, but at least you pop it out early on so they don't extend out of the base as much, and you can actually start the Lord. Two members already on it. Grok trying to be that living Lord. He needs to get some vision, but Lolita is keeping him back.
Yep, let's look at the Lord. They know. But look at the base. Look at the base. They cannot let this Aldos stay alone. Oh, EVOS spreading RSG super thin. And now they're going for it. Brilliance is pop, but is it? Go for it, the snipe comes true, and that's an outplay if I've ever seen one. The mind games was there, but this is full on, bro. This is not done yet. Gideon, JPL, he's gonna go down as well. EVOS, they overstayed their welcome, and they're gonna go down.
And they're all back once again. EVOS trying to end this game as hard as possible. They are profiting off the situations, but they just cannot end it.
The Singapore Slammer delivers again.
Oh yeah,
that was good.
That was good. That resonated much more.
This is why I'm so hyped to see this Bambi. Oh, he's going for the pick. He goes to the back line. Can he peel off anyone?
No, he's just gonna go straight for the wave.
That's a pretty smart move.
Oh man, he is just using every advantage he has. He's using his
IQ.
Mobility.
He's using the IQ.
300 IQ, man.
Generic IQ play.
He's just going for every single backline.
Bottom lane. Bambi. Is he gonna go down? I think so.
Yep.
And Albi has the winning charge as well. He stays alive. Now, this could be a huge opening for RSG. They can go for Lord, and they can actually have a really big momentum swing.
This could be it. I mean, right now, Potato has fully scaled to what he could possibly be to almost one-shot people, but 3K. Oof.
I think he's 200 stacks now.
Yeah.
Should be.
Should be, without a doubt. This is a tough game. It's really a back and forth. Resurgence already finishing up their build, so I don't think gold matters at this point in time. They're already reaching their maximum builds.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Lun is there. They need to be careful. He needs to trap Potato. Potato doesn't have immortality. This could be a huge pickup. Where is the Alto? Use your minion fury. He's not going for. Look at the base. Look at the base. Look at Kimmy. Kimmy and Alita going for the end. Are they gonna go for it? But they have no minions. They have no minions. They need to wait. The recalls are getting channeled. But here comes the wrap around the chase phase. Albie will go down. Ken is still alive. Albie, there's so many fights. Lord goes over to RSG. But will it even better? Blazing the way comes through. Oh no! With the Truncheon. Lord, can he be the hero? Can he be the savior of RSG? Maybe staying alive, trying to juke things out. They do get Potato. Can they get Soul as well? Swan trying to be the rock that his team needs. It's not enough. Lord is still staying alive. Blazing to wet. Here comes the Nature Shield. He will go down in the hands of Babby. This could be game. Aeon uses the brilliance. Where's the darkness? There's the darkness. Oh. But it's not enough. And now Swan, the last surviving member. However, they have Lord, so they cannot push because the empowered minions are pushing down the Evil's minions back.
Wow. Resurgence just bought themselves so much time. Those immortalities have really benefited them here, and Kimmy is just forced to deal with Lord as the rest of the team members can't do anything against Swan. He is just too much of a tank for them. Even the wave can't be blocked by Swan. This game has dragged out long enough. Resurgence have finally scaled.
They scaled indeed, Gideon. But the question remains, who's gonna come on top?
I mean, honestly, if Resurgence gets a full-on fight, and if Swan or Ken is able to get a good CC onto Soul, this changes everything. But it's so difficult with Lolita and that annoying Luminous Blast, because every time you do get a pick, that Luminous Blast is going to bail her out of that situation every single time.
0-6-22. Ace, you are a little bit insane. But Swan, he might get caught out. Oh, looks like
it's just so tanky, it doesn't matter.
They don't want to commit. But it's crazy, they have 3 inhibitors down and they can't end this game. Resurgence being ever resilient. Never say die.
They are just adamant on winning this game. So adamant.
A point to prove.
Oh, it's going to be such a difficult game all around here. I mean, they're getting whatever buffs that they want, but it's gonna come down to one fight.
Oh, JPL is there. They need to keep, both teams need to keep the carry safe. As simple as that.
They gotta create a line. They tell themselves,
so
oh no,
I don't think he's gonna go down.
I mean, they are getting poked out.
For so, but look at it, the Nature Shield, the Winter Truncheon as well. Here comes the Darkening. He's doing what he can. JPL melting, but the steel, the life steal is there. They have the immortality, but he will get sniped away as well. And after a thrilling match, an epic conclusion, Evo Singapore 2-0 Resurgence. But what a game!
That was just one hell of a game. Evos coming up on top. Woo! 2 games in a row, but not without a fight from both sides. Both games. 2 different sides of the story. They're able to play from behind, they're able to play ahead, but it all comes down because both these teams are so even. It's so much better. Splitting them up and making sure Ken was always up front looking for the ultimates, but just couldn't get it off.
Can I ask you, who was the 3rd ban of RSG? Do you remember?
Oh, no, I don't. They banned possible.
And also remember, RSG pretty first two picks, first rotation, their tanks, so they didn't need any tanks anymore. But that means a game of inches, game of absolute inches. Both teams could have taken it out.
Really, they were chipping at each other every angle that they could. They adapted 2-3 times within the game itself to make sure that they had an advantage somewhere. Ooh. But that was one heck of a game.
We're not even done.
Yeah, we're not even done.
We're only halfway through. We have so many games to go. But why did you know what? I really like it. Every single team is turning up.
Yep, every team wants this bad. You can just see it.
Yep, and sometimes it's not only about money, it's about pride. The Singapore Slammer.
The Singapore Slammer. Yep, it's growing on me now. It's growing on me. Gosh, that was one heck of a game. But wait. So they get knocked down to lower bracket, so they do still have a chance. Let's look at the bracket real quick and see where everybody is standing as right now.
All right, going into it, you can see Saints Reborn and PSGRQ will be our next match, but it's a best of one, and Saints Reborn, they play pretty well as well, so not the most one-sided thing, and obviously Team Falling RSU will be our other low brackets. Now, these two games will be best of one, guys, so it's going to be very interesting who will move on. But let's look at the upper brackets. Onyx Esports Capcom, that will be our upper bracket semi-final. The other one, Bigatron Singapore against EVOS Singapore. That's going to be another epic game.
Yeah, I mean, man, looking at how this has gone so far, that semi-finals game is going to be intense.
I feel like every game is a grand final right now.
Basically, I mean, this is just nuts. It really is.
I didn't expect this. The level of Mobile Legends is so high.
Yeah. I mean, especially from these teams, when they're playing at such a high level, it's just crazy. These games are going on forever because of it as well.
Yep. Just to remind everyone, our next game on stream will be Saints Reborn and PSGRQ. But before that, we'll go on a really short break. Gideon, I think we deserve the break, right? We earned ourselves a break. A good break. My name is Matthew. His name is The Fatal Five. Make sure you follow him on Facebook as well as for Global ROGS on Facebook. We have a few goodies on there. This is the Straits Championship brought to you by Global RGS as well as Mountain's E Project, where esports is for everyone. We will see you in a bit.
And welcome back, everybody, to the playoffs of the Straits Championship, brought to you by Global ROGS and Moon Twins E Project. My name is the Fatal Five-Way. This is Matthew Chan.
Hello.
What a day it has been already.
Half a day gone, half a day to go. But now we are into the elimination match, and something that we didn't expect. PSGRRQ going up against Saints Reborn in this best of one.
Yeah, and best of ones are very nerve-wracking. One mistake, it's over.
Very quickly, let's look at the brackets. Just show everyone the update of the whole tournament, the whole playoffs in Indeed, and there you go. Straight away, that's your complete bracket. 2 O's all the way. Onyx Esports 2-0 Saints Reborn. Capcorn over PSGRQ. Team Fallen dropping out against Pikachu Singapore, and EVOS 2-0 RC as we just saw. Now entering the lower brackets, the first one we're gonna bring out is Saints Reborn and PSGRQ, and after that we have Team Fallen against RSG.
And this is gonna be an exciting game. Let's go straight into the game. Let's bring what the people want to see.
Saints Reborn against PSGRQ. PSGRQ will be on the blue side, and Saints Reborn will be on the red side.
Well, I'm expecting to see a lot here. Looks like Selena's going to be the first
Your
man
team
coming
is
in from
banning.
PSGRQ.
Still no cross-country play yet. That's the main thing. So they're just going to play according to their own meta, and they understand that, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what
Your
my
banning.
country mates like to play.
Yeah, I think overall, we're expecting the same sort of bans, even from the earlier upper bracket that happened earlier today. But so far, Harith getting banned out. Hellcurt also
Your team
standard. It seems like the standard Indo meta.
On the last ban, will it be the Kimmy? Do you want to deny that away from Taturu? He's pretty good at that hero, you know.
Pretty good.
I would say, you know, not too shabby on the hero.
Not too shabby at all. But I think they could open up the gates a little bit more if they wanted to. Let's just see. Let's just see whether Saints are comfortable with that. I'm not so sure. They're taking their time to chill. Yep, they're gonna open up the vaults.
I think they're just gonna lock in the Kimmy, right?
Oh.
Once again,
Your
it's the
team
dare.
is picking.
Do you dare to pick up Kimmy and Lunox at the same rotation?
It's gonna happen again where it's just gonna be like, hey, we're gonna have quite a bit of damage. You also got quite a bit of damage, but I scale when I'll eventually lock in Aldea, so I'm expecting that to eventually pop up sooner or later here. But let's see how Saints Reborn really want to play this draft out, because they could lock in both, but then they'll be lacking. Thinking about this now.
I think they want to mage here. Harley, maybe.
Harley would go well.
Gushin.
Gushin also goes well, but I think Harley in particular might go a little bit better. And sometimes, really seriously, getting these picks with Franco is going to be interesting to say the least. But let's see how PSGRQ looks like they're going to be the Mincetar as well as the Leomord. Oh boy. Oh boy, what does this draft become? What has this draft become?
I don't know. They have a lot of pick potential.
That's... locks them down and gives a very clear window for them to either start a fight or to just immediately just lock him out.
I have no idea. I don't know what to expect from this.
I mean, I'm actually so baffled by it. I mean, they scale, but they have utility.
Oh, that's so okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Goodness.
That makes a little.
Thank goodness.
There is a bug that happened. They will be remaking the game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Okay, I'm actually quite glad. Honestly.
Yeah, I was not sure how that was gonna play
I was
out.
like, I don't, you know, maybe Franco. Yeah, no, nah.
Looting the Mincetar as well.
Yeah.
Even though they did have the Akai.
No, so this Mincetar, I think it's sort of like locking down the Claude more often than not, because Claude better mirror image, you pop your ultimate, he's basically trapped.